It's about standards here at Animeishness today. I'm Aeris-Blue.
I'm Yakomasugi
Yako.
And I'm Div.
And today we are reviewing Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. A little Whedon project that blew up the internet, crashing several sites almost immediately after it was posted. We here at Team Animeishness hate doing summaries, so we draw cards. Low card gives summary, high card gets first opinion.
3.
9!
Alright, Yako, draw again.
2.
2!
You suck at shuffling.
9!
5.
3.
Okay,
Nine.
summary.
Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. Well, it does open up following a video vlog type format where you see for the first time Dr. Horrible, who seems to be a pretty average guy, but, wants to take over the world because the world is a mess and he just needs to rule it. At the same time, he struggles with common everyday things like having a huge crush on the girl at the laundromat, Penny, and then the usual superhero villain problems where the hero that is his nemesis, Dr. Horrible, is constantly thwarting
Captain Hammer.
What?
Captain Hammer is
Captain-
Dr. Horrible's
Yes,
nemesis.
I suck. You guys watched this today and I didn't. And I'm also just always confused. I'm done.
Captain Hammer works as the antagonist in this movie, despite truly being the protagonist. This is what develops the satire of the comic book movie. How fitting that Whedon's doing it, since he's the one that does most of the work on the Avengers series. Div, you drew high cards, so you get first opinion.
I absolutely love this sing-along blog. At first I thought, oh, this is going to be really stupid.
Yeah.
She really did. It took a lot of arm bending to get her to watch it.
And I was like, this is going to be the longest 40-some minutes of my life. And by the end of it, they just turned it off and looked at me, and I'm just like, that was awesome.
Not even. We didn't even get that. She just kind of looked at us and was like, what else are we doing today? It wasn't until the next day that we got this was awesome.
And started getting little texts from her quoting the movie. It's very quote-worthy, which is always a fun quality in a film.
Penis.
PG.
It's a quote. It's a Bible quote.
Yes, it is.
What a crazy random happenstance.
Anyways, I'm very fond of this as well. I'm a big fan of musicals, normally the staged kind, and I find that this is very fitting for it. The music cuts off a little abruptly. They didn't quite know how to finish the songs, but overall the characters are recognizable. The film's only like 40 minutes long, and by the first 2 minutes, you know who the characters are, and that helps build it as a satire. I also think recognizing so many of the actors, such as Neil Patrick Harris playing Dr. Horrible, it's just kind of fun that way.
And then you've
Also,
got,
if you don't like Neil Patrick Harris, please comment below because I want to know.
You're what's
Because
wrong
you
with
won't
Has
be
troubles with
human.
him.
you're what's wrong with the world.
Your opinion, Yako?
I also think highly of this one. It's one that I think I was the first one to be shown it by another mutual friend of ours. And then it was several months later that Iris told me about it and was like, have you heard of this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that. She's like, why didn't you show this to me? I enjoy this movie quite a lot. I watched it multiple times. I also put it on in the background all the time when I have to do house cleaning because I love the music from it. First time watching it, I already had decided which ones were my favorite songs. I already had some, like, the choruses memorized. They're easy to learn, fun, catchy songs. And the humor in it is definitely tickles my fancy, being a fan of the type of this sort of nerdy, quiet thing. So yeah, I also enjoy this one. Also, I enjoy both Neil Patrick Harris and Nathan Fillion.
So, since we're all going to fight over who gets to talk about the title character, let's just go ahead and give it to Div since you drew the high card, and also mention what your favorite song is.
I do like Dr. Horrible. Because Neil Patrick Harris. and B, because you really feel for the guy throughout the entire thing. You're just like, he just wants the laundry girl. That's all.
And also,
give him the laundry girl.
And also because Nathan Fillion plays such a good jerk. Like, just such a cocky a-hole. That you're like, oh, would you just stop? Mr. Cheesy on the inside.
Tool.
Well,
Go
he's
ahead
Captain
and
Hammer.
talk about Captain Hammer.
Yeah, I do enjoy Captain Hammer's character because it is such an over-the-top sort of, yes, I'm amazing. And he has the abs of being kind and all that. His character, I think, legitimately feels that he's doing good and protecting the town.
San Francisco.
I didn't know what range
I think that's where they're
I don't know what his jurisdiction is. But in a way, I think that he genuinely thinks that he's a good guy and that he's just entitled to the fame and credit that he gets, even though he kind of causes more harm than good.
Oh no.
That leaves me to talk about the love interest Penny.
Oh, and here I was hoping it'd be moist.
Well, I was going to talk about Moist, but we should probably talk about the main trio.
But moist.
I do love Moist,
But Bad
and
Horse.
he does a wonderful job. We're not talking about Bad Horse.
we
And his Winnie, his terrible...
Anyways, Penny is just your super sweet girl that just falls in with the wrong crowd. You want to see her happy, but I don't know. She reminds me of Snow White so much. She's a little too sickeningly sweet for me. And in all honesty, Felicia Day is probably my least favorite actress in this, if only because so many points she just stops and waits for the music to tell her to sing. It's really bad and a man's gotta do. And I like the quality of her voice. It's very unique. It's not that I have a problem with. It's just, I don't feel like she's as into it as the other people are.
And it just seems like she doesn't, it almost like the music and where she's supposed to be doesn't fit her voice at all. So it just seems kind of in there.
I think her voice does stand out. I think you can tell that she's not especially a trained song singer. I can't talk today, sorry guys. But I think that I actually enjoy that quality about her character. It gives her another level of relatability in a way to me. I didn't particularly like nor dislike her character.
I think she works very well off of Neil. I think the part of the reason why this story works so good is you genuinely want to see these two people end up together. They're both very nice people that have been pushed into different directions by what's happened in their life. You want to see them together, you want to see them happy, and despite the problems with some of the direction on her character, I do think Penny is solid in this movie.
Favorite songs?
My favorite song, I can't remember what it's called. Let me just, I cannot
That's what it's
believe
called.
my eyes.
It's called My Eyes. And
That's her break text tone every time somebody texts. It's that.
I enjoy that one a lot. I think the duet qualities of it are really neat, and I like where the words match up, at
And
least
it's a
in
lot
the
of fun
rhyme
to sing with
scheme.
your friends.
It is. The first time I watched it, that was also my most favorite song. I'm trying to think of what my next favorite is. The next one that comes to mind is A Brand New Day.
Darn it, you guys.
Brand new day and the sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die.
What's very nice about that song is it does lift up, oh, here's a whole nice little strand of heavenly words, and then bam, straight back down.
Sorry we stole your songs.
But we didn't steal your all-time favorite song.
Div, what is my all-time favorite song?
A man's gotta do.
I thought her
what
all-time
a
favorite
man's
song was
gotta do.
the Everyone's a hero in their own way.
Okay, so we don't go over time. I'm gonna go ahead and say let's do Everyone's a Hero in Their Own Way. I think Nathan Fillion totally owns this scene. He's incredibly captivating. You want to be there singing with him, even though he's very plainly showing that Captain Hammer is not a good guy. but everybody is more than happy to sit there and swing their arms all happily along with his little song. So numbers.
I would give this an 8.
I'm gonna go with a 9 for musicality, the enjoyment of the song, and how much fun it is to watch. And it's just, I think it's even more fun to watch with others.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give this an 8.5. The biggest problem I have with this is the way the music cuts off. Any song ends with just cut. And that's partially because the people working on it weren't very familiar with it. But it is very quote-worthy and funny. And it is a lot of fun to watch with your friends. So that gives us an average of 8.5 Winnies.
Death Winnies.
We will see you in the next video. Later. Hi YouTube, it's Aeris-Blue here. I'm recording this pandering in secret. Go ahead and like and subscribe and all that nonsense, but the important thing for this week, we were going to do it in mock cosplay with Yako being our Penny, and the problem came when both me and Div wanted to be Dr. Horrible. So please, comment down below who between the two of us would make the better Dr. Horrible. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and we will see you in the next video. Peace. But not literally.